All right, guys, welcome back to another Front Office Football 9 video. We're here with our Raiders playthrough Cinderella Challenge, trying to win a Super Bowl before 2030. We're 1-for-1 right now in the challenge. We won a Super Bowl with our first go at it. Got our Raiders season here, about to kick off 2025. Let's see how this first game goes. Nice, win against Denver. Okay. Looks like everybody's pretty much healthy. We lost to San Fran. Ooh, we lost. Looks like we're potentially losing Samir White here. He is doubtful. Shoot. That is it's not great. It'd probably be wise to pick up a running back. But that means we would have to drop somebody. Which doesn't really excite me a whole lot. Clyde is doubtful. Do we make him active? I don't know. Thinking about where I can do that. I could possibly cut somebody. I wonder if Jace Turner, somebody that we can trade maybe. We're pretty stacked at D tackle right now with a bunch of young players. He seems to be the most behind. It's either him or Higgins, right? But Higgins has some really good personality scores. Let's see what Jace would pull on the open market here if we send him to Atlanta. A second and a fifth? Wow. That's pretty hard to pass up. What about to Minnesota? Yep, same thing. Baltimore. Yeah. And then Philly. A fourth and a second without having to give up a seventh. I'm going to take that. All right, so that kicks off basically a scratch that we had on our roster. And now we can actually sign a running back. This guy's a rookie. 36 overall with 42 potential. Orlando Dotson. Very weak personality. Never great to see. Never great to see. J.K. Dobbins out here. We can give it a try with Dotson. We'll give it a try. Nobody really upset quite yet. We're our captains. Minshew and Max Crosby. Okay. All right, so we could throw, we could actually make Zamir White inactive. He's doubtful. He's probably not going to play. Okay, we lost that game to Jacksonville. We've got quite a few guys out here. Deebo Samuel, torn LCL, 15 weeks. He is done for the year. Diego's been out. Clyde. Oh, he's been out too, actually, sorry. Brock Bowers, major MCL tear. Okay. Well, that stinks. So let's get Zamir back in here. All right, so we need a tight end. Maybe a receiver as well. Or a middle linebacker, I guess. Definitely a tight end, though. We absolutely need a tight end. Tucker Fisk seems like an interesting one. Let's make that happen. And then, so we're going forward with Trace. We could just make Trace active, unless we see a receiver that we really like out here. I don't think it's necessary. I do not see anything that I'm thrilled about. How about linebacker? Some more interesting things here for middle linebackers. Things that are more interesting than what we have right now, I guess, so. Otis Reese. Marvin Martinez. Let's get Otis Reese. Add a little bit of juice to the middle linebacker room. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be probably Otis that goes to unless one of these dudes just, oh yeah, Herb ooh, Tommy, no, absolutely no special teams ability though, Tommy. I don't know. Oh, Dre Greenlaw took a dip since we signed him. Hmm. Okay. Putting Terry down just because he doesn't really have the special team stuff, and I feel like one of these guys could probably play backup in the linebacker for us. Wait, they don't have enough tight ends active. Sorry? I thought we signed a tight end. Oh, is Tucker Fisk hurt? Oh, shoot. All right. Oh, that opens up another spot here. Let's go grab a tight end. Dang. I didn't even realize. Let's grab this rookie. All right. Boy. This is looking pretty tough right now. Tommy's gonna have to take a seat. Oh, New England, we lost too. Okay. Do we lose somebody else too now? Oh no. It's just all the guys that I've been picking up that are already on we didn't even play Kansas City yet. Okay, good. There's a W. Nice. How do we beat Kansas City again? Mahomes, what is he? 81? Mahomes can't beat us? Wow. All right. Let's see. Otis. All right. Otis Reese and Diego Jimenez are both probable. So Diego. Let's bring him back. Otis Reese, we already had active. Okay. So we do need to get rid of one player here. I don't want to get rid of Terry Sieber here. Yeah, let's do it. I don't really need Terry. All of our backup middle linebackers are kind of garbage anyway. We might as well keep Diego, who's really good at special teams, and that's fine. Too many active. Oh. Need somebody to sit. Let's make it Otis. Win against Atlanta. Okay. Who's out now? Christian Wilkins. Torn ACL, 31 weeks. Beautiful. Oh, man. Yeah, we're already kind of, So we could sign a D tackle. At this point, I feel like I just want to add whatever we see that's pretty good. As a fifth 5-year pro. We don't have the cap space for him. Jacorian Bennett out here, our guy, former player. This guy would be an instant start though, too. We would need to open up like 6, 7 mil in space. which would be kind of tough. Looks like Minshew feels like he's playing himself into a contract, even though he's not really playing that well. Crosby only has 1 sack. We extend Crosby 1 more year. Give him a ton of bonus, though. It's a 57 overall. We give a bunch of bonus money to Wilkinson, but he's also 29. Not Wilkinson, Wilkins. He's also 29. Spillane, 29. Trayvon, we just gave a contract. Richie Grant, we just gave a contract. Aaron Banks at guard. He's 28. We just gave him a contract. Derek Barnes, just gave him a contract. Thanks, because I think this would be potentially. Is it? Yeah. That's 18 million. Is it even worth it? 3-3 right now. It's a good player. Is it worth? The only problem is like we've got a few 29, guys approaching their 30s that we could restructure, but it's just gonna put us in a tough spot. I don't really want to do that. Yeah. I don't really want to do that. This is what else we got out here. We do only have 3 safeties. That's one I'd be open to. He's already pretty good. A 36 overall, Sammy Finch. Really good special teamer. I'm willing to give it a go. Let's see what we can get out of this person. All right, cool. We can put Everett Sherry on as our 6th scratch. And everything else I think looks fine. Okay. Got Buffalo. 15-7 win. All right. Joe Tryon Shoika still out there. Hmm. I mean, I would love to add this guy, but that's kind of like an ad that like a Super Bowl team would be making right now. I don't think that's something that we should be doing. Okay. Jets. 30-0 we smack them. Ooh. Now we're at the trade deadline. We're on a run right now. We're on won our last 4 games. Kansas City for some reason is 2-5. We're missing a couple of our best players. And we have a bleep ton of draft picks over the next couple of years. Is it worth looking into trading for maybe a receiver? Debo's not going to be good for much longer. We need somebody that's like, you know, a cornerstone for us there. Carlos Madsen's rounded out pretty nicely. I think receiver. Potentially a D end to replace Crosby. And we can free up like 19 mil or something next year with that. Let's see here. If we're looking at standings like Buffalo, Cleveland, Denver, Giants, Seattle, Buffalo. Keon Coleman looks all right. Two second rounders. Okay. Buffalo. All right, for Keon Coleman. Wow. 52 targets, 18 catches. Yikes. Buffalo, Cleveland. What is that? Thought it was James Thrash for a second. Myles Garrett. He's 29. Denver. Giants. Neighbors. What's going on with him? Wrist. He's a fan favorite too. And Seattle was the other one. JSN. Fan favorite though, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get him. Yeah, I think I actually think the Keon Coleman move makes sense. We give up 2 second round picks though. He's got a 56 potential. We get 3 years. Second, both of our second rounders this year for him. And we get a third back. Worth it? Worth it? Or do we just sit tight and keep our 2 seconds? This is a tough decision. We have last year. 2 seconds for a guy with 25 catches and 300 yards in his 2-year career. Seems kind of crazy. Seems kind of crazy. I think I'd rather just keep the seconds at this point. We could check Pittsburgh, Chicago, New Orleans. And that's all I'm gonna do. Chicago, eh. This guy's a linebacker, bro. This is like a 3-4 linebacker. That's what it's giving. Yeah, like he's just a strict pass rusher, but he's 240 and has like a little bit of like coverage potential, like a little bit. That's a weird player. Pittsburgh was another one, and then New Orleans. Got Olave. It's gonna cost some money. Pickens. Ooh, they paid him. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. There's I don't know. That Keon one is interesting, but 2 seconds is just a little much. I think we just ride it out. Let's get to Miami. Tucker Fisk is looking like he's ready to come back. All right. Quentin Potter, we can get out of here. All right. Okay, let's get back into it. Lost to Miami. Okay. Chargers, loss. Yeah, good thing we didn't go all in on a trade, I guess, right? Denver, loss. Who was it? Tucker Fisk again, dude? Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we have out here right now? Mo Wagner. Just bring Mo back. See if he could round out into shape. Zion Rainey. Chris Paul. Wow. I think we just bring out a rookie here and see if we could develop Zion. Zion Rainey is definitely the most interesting. Just a good corner. All right. Oh wait, not enough active tight. Oh, we need to, oh yeah, we need to sign another tight end. Shoot. All right. Sorry, Zion. Sure, Byron Lell. All right. Smoked Seattle. All right, Baltimore. Oh, got bit by the injury bug a little bit this year. All right, Debo's looking like he's about ready to come back. Um, so we gotta let somebody go. Oh, Trace has actually come along a little bit this year. Okay. So did Shorter. Who do we let go? Finch, maybe? Finch is special teams darling, though. It's either that or maybe Diego. One of these guys isn't making the team next year anyway. Probably Diego, honestly. And probably send. Kenneth. Yeah. Okay. Lost to Arizona. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is questionable now. Okay. Hmm. Everett was undrafted. I think we send him back. So like Orlando Dotson's looking a little better. Now we got a little CEH in there. Okay. All right. Too many active players. Orlando becomes the healthy scratch. Trey Karimi and Minshew also out too. ACL. Oof, tough injury bug season here. Trey Karimi. What's he? Sprained foot. Debo we already brought back, right? Yeah. Okay. So we need a quarterback. Can bring Jaren Hall in, that's fine. And we could bring someone to the active roster here. Let's bring Brian, so we need another tackle. Okay. Win against the Rams. All right, out. There we go. That's the season, friends. 7-10. We regressed a little bit in the record. We did certainly regress. But hey, I think we had some temptations to do some things with the roster, like trade for a Keon Coleman, restructure a couple guys to get a linebacker in here, but seeing how certain players finished out, Max Crosby had 8 sacks. That's not bad, but Minshew, he's in the last year of his contract. He wasn't really a plus for us in any way, and things were stacked against him a little bit. He didn't have Deebo Samuel for much of the year. Yeah, I think there's definitely some things that we could do better heading into next season. And I think we avoided some things that would have set us back a little bit. So excited to take a look at what we can do in the next off season to go down the right road. All right, appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you in the next video as we prepare for the 2026 season. Thanks for watching. Peace.